Terrence.
And I'm Ben. We're from Artic Industries, and this is our new and updated chiller line, the Artic Air Chillers. For anybody out there that doesn't know what a chiller is, it's a machine that removes heat from a liquid via a vapor compression or absorption refrigeration cycle. This happens to be a vapor compression chiller. This liquid can then be circulated through a heat exchanger to cool equipment or other process streams such as air or processed water. This is a water chiller. Some of the newer features that we kind of have on this product is we have our updated control panel here, and this control panel is actually universal. It'll take most major unit level controllers from the major control companies such as Train, Johnson Controls, ALC. We actually have a vertical scroll compressor here opposed to the horizontal, so it's kind of a new design. It's never really been done before. We have our high output fans here located on the top to keep everything cool inside. On the side here we have our tanks for our water and our refrigerant, and then we have our piping for those liquids in here. This chiller has kind of a new design material. A lot of it's made out of carbon fiber, very thick carbon fiber for strength, but it doesn't corrode as much as steel does, and it's very lightweight, so it's a lot easier to get it where it's going, such as a mechanical room or something like that.
Some of our other new product features that we have done in this compressor is we increased our capacity up to 130 tons of cooling for this chiller. Our scroll compressor here, we have redesigned the angle at which we compress our gas. We have found that is much quieter in decimals than previous scroll compressors that we have designed. Our overall design of our chiller is much smaller, making it easier for installation and building applications that a larger chiller may not work for you. The other thing that we also looked at is how our layout of our internal components are and the reliability of them. We changed them up a lot, and we're going to get into that here in a little bit.
So some of the features that we have here, our energy efficiency on this chiller is really great. It exceeds the ASHRAE 90.1 standards and the Advanced Energy Design Guide for the K-12 schools. So this can be put in new construction for elementary, high schools, and it meets the energy requirements for those. It can generate 140 degrees of leaving temperatures for heat recovery applications. It's got a really great serviceability aspect to it. Most of the major components that are going to be need to be serviced or replaced are located within about 1.5 feet of the access panels for this chiller, so it's really easy to change stuff out.
And most people, when they go shopping for a chiller, they're looking for the best chiller they can get for the best price, as anyone does. So what we did with our chiller to increase our durability and reliability with our compressors, we have introduced powder coating to pretty much all of our components in this compressor. Everything is pretty much coated: our evaporator, our condenser, all of our lines, anything that's exposed to a lot of moisture when this machine is up and running. The other way we test our powder coating is we expose it to 6,000 plus hours of salt spraying to it to try and induce corrosion and rust into our product, so we can find those weak points, so that way when you buy our product you don't find the weak points. We already found them for you in our laboratory. The other thing with our powder coating is it can withstand temperatures from negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 450 degrees plus. So that's pretty nice. You can pretty much put it anywhere in the world and don't have to worry about temperatures. Last thing that we looked at with our chiller is how to make it quieter. As I mentioned before, we have designed our scroll compressor to be quieter. We also looked at the fans. We have designed the angle of our fan blades, the way they cut the air, to be 5 to 8 decibels lower than our previous models, making this very quiet and energy efficient at the same time.
Alright, so welcome back. We're here to talk about the warranty on the Artic Air Chiller now. The warranty, as of now, we haven't had any problems with them, so we're doing a 5-year, no questions asked, full warranty. So, anything happens to that chiller within 5 years, we'll fix it or replace it. And then we have an extended 10-year warranty. It's limited, so only the major serviceable parts will be under warranty. We put this thing through a lot of rigorous testing. As Terrence said, it's been exposed to 6,000 hours of saltwater spray to induce corrosion. We also did some impact testing and some shock testing on this, and it survived really well. So we're going to take it to the proving grounds and show you guys the kind of tests we put this thing through. Hi there, we're here at the proving grounds, and as you can see there, we have the Artic Air set up, and this is the final test that each one has to go through. It's a explosion test to mimic a fire or something in a facility, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we just got back from the proving grounds with our Artic Air chiller, and as you can see, it handled extremely well. No noticeable damage to it.
Still in one piece.
Still in one piece, yeah. So you know, it really handled the testing that we put it through really well.